Welcome to Where There's a Will.
There's a play.
I'm Ian, your Make Complexity Casual Gamer.
I'm Stacey, I'm your non-gamer gamer.
And it's a new month. The wall is clear, which means it must be time to reveal the new theme. So those of you that follow the channel know that August, but September really is my busiest month of the school year. Not only are we back in full swing, like our fourth week of school starts right after Labor Day weekend here in the U.S., but I'm also full on into my coaching season. So Monday through Thursdays, I don't get home till like 7 o'clock at night. Fridays, I hold voluntary volleyball practices. We have a Saturday tournament. We have one Friday that we have a work day. So September is my busiest month. So when we theme September's month, we try to make it a little easier. We've done like little button shy games. We've done roll it or X and rights because those are pretty quick to get to the table. This year we're really excited because it's going to be a lot of fun. This month is all about dexterity. Yes, we have several dexterity games, some classics, some new that are a little more gamery dexterity games. So we're really excited to get this wall going, and it'll be really easy to get these to the table pretty quickly when we want to play because none of them take too long to set up. So,
easy setup and easy takedown.
Yep, exactly. And then it'll give us some time to play some other games around it, but we can actually get these ones played. So, starting off with, the classic dexterity game.
Jenga.
If you're going to have a wall that is themed after dexterity, you gotta have Jenga on the wall. Like, if you don't have Jenga on the wall, I think there'd be something wrong with that. So, Jenga is the first one. Now, the next game is a take on a very classic kids game that I'm sure a lot of people, at least our age, grew up playing when they were kids, and we have fallen in love with this game. We play this every year on New Year's.
Sorry.
Sliders. We absolutely love this game. It is so much fun. The fact that you can set up the board 4 different ways, plus you have you can set up the boards different ways, plus you have different boards you can play on, so different rules. It's very fun to play. It's very quick to play. We play this every New Year's, and we will get this played several times this month. What's next?
The next one is a game that is easy to play.
Yes.
Easy to set up.
Yes.
And that explains all of them because I'm not exactly sure which game we're doing next. But I'm going to say that the next game that we're going to put up is a game that I picked up for $1.
Yeah.
And comes with a string and some magnets. And you try not to get your magnets to stick to each other while they're in the string. And you can accommodate younger players by making the string bigger or getting a shoelace that's bigger. Or for the more advanced players, you can make the string smaller. So that's magnetic. And there's a couple different games for this. This is the one that I got because it was $1. So
this is a fun little silly game. You try to place stuff, place magnets.
You just place the magnets in the circle. If they stick, then you grab those. And anyway, it's really fun.
Yeah. All right, continuing on to a game that's all about a real island where you're trying to keep cats off of power lines, and that is Nekojima. And Nekojima is a game that you can play cooperatively or competitively. We only play this one cooperatively because we think it's kind of fun to work together to try and figure things out. Basically, what you're doing is you are putting power lines up that are different length power lines with different length ropes. They can't touch each other. Every so often, you might roll a dice and you have to put cats on there. They can't touch anything else. So this is a really fun one. This is Nekojima.
That's probably the newest game that we have.
I think so.
That's a dexterity game. That was really fun to play. And it has orange string, so
yes.
Can't go wrong with orange. The next one is another game that we always play on New Year's Eve. When you play it, you have to say it correctly or it doesn't count. Oh, snap. Is the next one that we've got. That one is a fun one. This one takes a little longer to set up because you have to put all the little pegs on the board. But you put all the little pegs on the board and then you let it go and they move around and you have to pull them out. And the bigger they are, the more points you get. And whoever ends up with the most points at the end is the winner. And if it snaps and throws pegs out, then those aren't countable and you start with your turn. So that's oh snap.
Yeah, that one, another one, like Stacey said, we play every year on New Year's on our just kind of fun gaming night marathon. The next one is one that we played for the first time a couple of years ago at a board game restaurant in Denver, Colorado, and on my birthday, we went up there. I don't think it was actually on my birthday, but it was my birthday weekend. We went up to Denver for my birthday, and we went to this restaurant because I wanted to check it out. And we didn't really play it correctly. They just said, this is how I play it, and the person kind of explained it. But we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it enough that we really wanted to play it. And when we actually bought it and played it, we realized, oh, there's actually like a game to this. And you have different things where this is junk art, where you are putting different really crazy shaped wooden pieces together in different ways, and depending on the city that you are in, every game you play 3 rounds, each round is a different city. Depending on what city you're in, they have a different themed like art festival or whatever going on, so you're trying to do different things. So we haven't had this at the table for a while, but very excited to get this at the table again. That is junk art.
Next game that we are going to attempt to play, how do I put this? I personally have been in a big giant wheel where I've had to run, and so I know how hamsters feel. And this one has crazy pieces that you're trying to put inside of a hamster.
Inside of a hamster?
A hamster wheel
Okay.
to try and get them to move. So you're moving up the hamster wheel, putting your crazy items in, and it's going to be rolling. And if it rolls too far and knocks your pieces off, you pick those pieces up and you keep going until you try and get rid of all of your pieces. You need a little bit of extra space for that, depending on how far you can get that hamster wheel to roll.
Yeah.
We got it to move about halfway across the table.
We actually had to slide it. We actually had to very carefully slide it back because it was getting to the edge of our table. So we just very carefully slid it so we could keep on going. That might be one that needs to be played on the countertop, which is much longer. Yeah. Because depending on how long it goes, you could take a while to. It could roll quite a ways. I mean, you could play that on the floor because you may need that much space.
If you've got hardwood floors, carpet, I wouldn't suggest it.
Maybe we'll see. I'm not sure.
You play across the kitchen floor.
I'm not sure Sitka would.
No.
He'd be like, what is that thing? But anyway, there is our wall for the month. It is all about dexterity this month. Like I said, it's my busiest time, so our gaming time is minimal. Weeknights are pretty much completely out by the time I get home and kind of get settled for the next day. So it's pretty much weekends only. And so we wanted to do something quick this month. Something that was pretty easy to get to the table. These will all get to the table pretty quickly. Multiples in a weekend probably because we can get them very quickly. And it will leave us time to maybe learn some other games on the weekend as well. So there you have it. There is our dexterity wall. Let us know which of these you've played, what other dexterity games you enjoy, and there you have it. Once again, this is Ben, where there's Wills.
There's a play.
I'm Ian.
I'm Stacey.
And we'll see you next time.
At the table.